Hello and welcome kids. Let us do chapter number 11 today, mineral resources. Now, first of all, let us understand what are minerals. Minerals are naturally occurring substances. Minerals are naturally occurring substances which have definite physical properties, definite chemical properties, which are either organic or inorganic in nature. Minerals are naturally occurring substances which have a definite physical properties, definite chemical properties, which are either organic or inorganic in nature. Which are the different categories of minerals? So there can be two types of minerals, metallic, non-metallic. Again, metallic can be divided into two categories, ferrous, non-ferrous. Let us take example of iron ore as ferrous, copper as non-ferrous. Again, non-metallic minerals can be of two types, organic, inorganic. So in organic, let's take example of coal, and in inorganic we take example of limestone. So these are the different categories of minerals. Minerals possess certain characteristics. What are the main characteristics of minerals? So kids, you must have seen the good quality minerals always will be less in quantity. So the quality and the quantity have inverse relationship. Good quality mineral, less in quantity. Second, minerals are unevenly distributed. You will see minerals are not equally distributed all over the earth. Some places they are in abundance, some places they are less. Minerals are unevenly distributed. Third, minerals are exhaustible. Minerals will get exhausted over the period of time. They are non-renewable. So these are the main characteristics of minerals. Inverse relationship of quantity and quality, uneven distribution, exhaustible, non-renewable. In this chapter, we are going to talk about 4 different types of minerals: iron ore, manganese, copper, and bauxite. Let us start first with iron ore. I'll tell you something, iron ore forms backbone of modern civilization. In fact, it is a foundation of our basic industry. We are going to talk about first the varieties of iron ore, and then we will talk about its uses and distribution. So there are 4 varieties of iron ore: hematite, magnetite, limonite, and siderite. Hematite. Hematite iron ore will have iron ore reserves of iron ore content of around 60 to 70%. It will have iron content between 60 to 70%. It is red in color. So we call it as red ore. We also call it as red ore. Second, magnetite. So magnetite is the best variety of iron ore. Please make a note of it. That which is the best variety of iron ore? Magnetite. Magnetite will have more than 70% iron content in it. It is black in color, and additionally it will possess a property of magnetic. It will have magnetic property also. This magnetite iron ore is also called as black iron. It is, again I am repeating, it is the best variety of iron ore. Then we have limonite. Limonite is inferior variety of iron ore. Limonite will have 35 to 50% of iron ore in it. In fact, it is yellow or light brown in color. And then last we have the very inferior quality of iron ore, siderite. Just need to know the name of that iron ore. So we have hematite, magnetite, limonite, siderite. The best is magnetite, second is hematite, then limonite, and then siderite. Kids, remember one thing, in our country, in Odisha state, we find more of hematite. Please write it down over there for your reference. In the state of Odisha, you will find hematite variety in abundance. Magnetite in India is found only in two states, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. Limonite and siderite are found in Goa. In North Goa especially, you will find limonite and siderite. So out of all the four varieties, you need to know the color, the iron content. Main it is in Odisha, this main is in Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. And they both are found in, limonite and siderite are found in Goa. Now what is the use of iron ore? 90% of iron is used to make steel. 90% iron is used to make steel. You know, when you get raw iron is very soft. It is not very strong. So if you want to use iron, you have to alloy it. And once you alloy, it becomes so strong that it can be used for construction purpose. It becomes so strong and hardened for automobiles, for trucks, for trains, for tracks. It can be used, it gets so much of strength after alloying. It can be used for all this construction purpose, for trains, for tracks. That's after alloying. Also, we have powdered iron, which is used for metallurgy products, which is used for making magnets, high frequency core, auto parts and catalyst. Then we have radioactive iron. Radioactive iron is used in medicine. In fact, it is used in medicine as what? What is it, the use of radioactive iron in medicine? In medicine, it is used as a tracer element. Please underline that it is used in medicine as tracer element. In fact, it is also used in biochemical and metallurgical research. It is also used in biochemical and metallurgical research. Then we have iron blue. Iron blue is used in paint, printing inks, plastics, cosmetics. In fact, for our eyeshadows, in cosmetic, our eyeshadow is made with iron ore. Artist color, laundry blue, fertilizer, paper dye, baked enamel. These all things can be made with the help of iron blue. Then we have black iron. Black iron is used as pigment in polishing compound. It is used in metallurgy, it is used in medicine, it is used in magnetic inks. So kids, when you learn uses of iron ore, first use of raw iron, second after alloying, powdered iron, radioactive iron, iron blue and black iron. You need to know individually uses of each of them. Now in India, iron reserves are pretty good. In fact, the best part is our iron reserves are in the form of hill masses. So the extraction is pretty easy. Also the best part is, see, we know very well that maximum iron ore is used in iron and steel industry. And in iron and steel industry, we don't use only iron ore. We use iron ore, coal, manganese, dolomite, limestone, everything. And our iron ore mines in our country are located in such a way that in close proximity, they have all these things also around them. That is why they all are well utilized in iron and steel industry. Now what all places you need to know very well. So first, from Chhattisgarh, learn any one place. any one place you can learn from Chhattisgarh. Now in Jharkhand, I want everyone to remember and make a note. In Jharkhand, there is a very famous iron ore mine, Chiria. Please make a note of it, Chiria, which is in Singhbhum district of Jharkhand. It's a very famous iron ore mine. Then we have Odisha. As I told you, in Odisha, hematite variety is found in abundance. And from Odisha, remember any two places. You can remember Keonjhar, Mayurbhanj, Sambalpur, Sundargarh, any two places from Odisha. But please make a note that in Odisha, hematite variety is found in abundance. Now comes Karnataka. It's a board question. In Karnataka, there is a very famous iron ore mine. Please note it down. The name of that iron ore mine is Kudremukh. Kudre means horse. Mukh means mouth. This iron ore mine is in the shape of horse mouth. Kudremukh. Karnataka has maximum hematite and magnetite variety. The famous iron ore mine of Karnataka is Kudremukh iron ore mine. And much of its iron ore is supplied to Bhadravati Iron Works. It's an industry which is in the close vicinity. Bhadravati Iron Works gets maximum supplies of Kudremukh iron ore mine. Then comes Goa, where you need to remember we find limonite and siderite variety more. So these are the main places you need to know. The states Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Odisha, Karnataka and Goa. These places mainly you should know, and I have already guided you how to learn the places from that. So we have a lot of iron ore and we export iron ore to other countries. We use mainly two ports if we want to export iron ore. One is the port of Visakhapatnam, which is on the east coast, and one is the port of Mormugao, which is on west coast. So that was your iron ore, the four varieties, the various uses and the main places. That was our first iron ore. Now second we have is manganese. You know, manganese is black in color. It's quite hard and it occurs as a natural oxide. In fact, manganese play a very important role in iron and steel industry. With the help of manganese, we can make various ferroalloys. In fact, if you want to give strength to steel or you want to make steel rust resistant, you have to add manganese. Manganese is used to make steel tough. Manganese is used to make steel rust resistant. Manganese is also used in the smelting process of iron ore. So manganese is vital for iron and steel industry. To make ferroalloys, to make steel tough, to make steel rust resistant, and in the smelting process. Then we have uses of manganese in human body also. Bone development, vitamin K and B complex group, immune system, regulating blood sugar level, reproductive system. It helps in producing enzymes which helps in metabolism of fats and proteins. These all are use of manganese in human body. Manganese is also used in plants. In fact, in plants it is important because it helps in reduction of nitrate in green plants and algae. But it should be added in the right amount. Then only it helps in reduction of nitrate. If manganese is excess, it can be highly toxic in plants and animals. So if you add manganese in the right amount in plants and in algae, it will help in reduction of nitrate. But what will happen if it is excess? Toxic. Manganese is also useful in other industries, like it is used to make dry cell battery, it is used in making bleaching powder, in black enamel, in chemical, in glass industry, in electrical industry. These are other uses of manganese in various other industries. Which are the places? You know what, in fact, before places, let me tell you, manganese in India, quality and quantity both are very good. In fact, USA, UK, Belgium, Netherlands, Denmark, they are main buyers of manganese from us. 4 places you need to know very well when you learn manganese. Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Jharkhand. These 4 places, at least two names you have to make sure to learn properly. Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Jharkhand. 2 places of these 4 states. Learn them properly. Then we have copper. Copper is non-ferrous. In the beginning we spoke about it. In nature, copper occur in native form. But copper also occur in combination. In combination it occur with sulfide, oxide and with carbonate. Now copper is very important in electrical industry. It's a good conductor of electricity. It is ductile, it is malleable, so it is used to make copper wire and electrical industry. And this is a very common asked question as a give reason. Why is copper very important in electrical industry? Good conductor of electricity, ductile and malleable. You know, with the help of copper we can make so many alloys. In fact, if you alloy copper with iron and nickel, you get stainless steel, and we know all the vessels we make are from stainless steel. If you alloy copper with iron and nickel. If you alloy copper with zinc, we get brass. If you alloy copper with tin, you get bronze. So these are the various alloys you can make with copper. Copper is also used in other industry like automobile, defense, shipping, roofing, plumbing. So these are various uses of copper. 4 places: Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Maharashtra and Jharkhand. 4 states are there. You need to know two places of each state. Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Jharkhand and Rajasthan. Make sure to remember all the alloys you make with copper. And then we have bauxite. So bauxite is an oxide of aluminium. Aluminium is lightweight. Aluminium is strong. Aluminium is rust resistant. So aluminium we used in aircraft industry. We use it to make rail wagons. We use it to make coaches. We used to make ships. We used to make household appliances, automobiles. Because of its property of lightweight and rust resistant and strong. In fact, pure aluminium is the best material to make headlight reflector and mirrors and in telescope. If you want to make, you can use pure aluminium in headlight reflector and in mirrors and in telescope. Aluminium is also used for electrical equipment. It also is useful for transmitting electricity because it is a good conductor of electricity. Now, which are the places we need to know about bauxite? So, with respect to bauxite, you need to know Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Jharkhand. Two places of these 4 states. These 4 states you should know very well. Now, in India, the largest integrated aluminium plant is in Renukut, which is in Uttar Pradesh. Renukut in Uttar Pradesh is the largest integrated aluminium plant. And this plant gets its bauxite supply from Amarkantak Plateau and Ranchi. This need to know very well. So these are the 4 Main minerals in the chapter of minerals: iron ore, manganese, copper and bauxite. This chapter will be asked in combination with conventional and non-conventional. Quite informative, quite fact-based, very easy. So kids, get to learning. Thank you so much.